Doing a face check real quick. What do men want? You know, Steve Harvey has wrote a book, Think Like a Man. Everybody wants to know what men want. And from what I've been listening to lately, it's a lot of women telling the world what men want. Before I go on, please hit that bell notification, hit that subscribe button. Well, do it in this order. Hit the subscribe button first. Hit the like or dislike. You can kind of mix those two up. And then hit the bell notification for more topics. What do men want? And the world is using that as a general statement. All men want to do is they want sex and they want food. And men are simple. That's not true. That's not true. You guys see this? Let's see. Zoom in real quick. Anyway, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see the hair colic on the back of my head. And I'm only using those examples to say that all men are not the same. So let's turn this into a different conversation. What does your man want? What does your man want? What does he talk about? What is his focal point? Besides you, because it's going to be you if that's your man. He's gonna be trying to please you like he was trying to please his mama. You know, he should be. But what does your man want? Listen to the topic of his conversation. At the end of the day, listen to his conversation when he's at his highest high and when he's at his lowest low after the day beats him up. What does he want? You know, what does that man specifically want? Does he want sex? Is he coming home saying, I need to get some sex, I need to lay you down? Or is the topic of his conversation still about finance and security? Because those are two different things. And personally, I'm that type of man that if my finance ain't right, my romance ain't right. I tell it to you just like that. Just like that. I'm that type of man that it's like, no, my pockets got to be right. My pockets, and that means my wife, you know, it's like, okay, she's got to observe that. Okay, well, this is what he's talking about. You know, he's always working. He's doing this. He's doing that. You know, every dime that man spends, he doesn't have a problem spending, but he damn sure is making sure that it gets put back. Speaking of spending, I done left my wallet at home because I'm always spending with a business. Side note, you guys have a business, you will be spending. So going, dang it, don't you hate when you're driven to a point? Anyway, gotta go get it anyway. But what does your man want? All men aren't equal. All men aren't created equal. All men aren't the same. Men want more than just sex. Especially as we get older. You know, sure, sex is nice. But you know what's even nicer? Making sure that we're secure. Making sure that, okay, looking down the road, okay, these provisions are put in place. That's how you know that is a man of value, because he's going back to the principal core values of doing those two things, providing and protecting. It wasn't providing, protecting, and sexting. Providing and protecting, which leads to a woman being secure. And if a female feels secure in that manner, sex is gonna come. No pun intended. Don't know if you guys caught that one. But all men, we're not created equal. All men aren't the same. Let's discuss it again. All men want different things. You might have a man that's an overachiever. This dude is constantly getting it, constantly doing this, excelling, doing this. You may have, you know, BAN, a bum ass so and so, and that goes for black man, white man, blah blah blah. If he's at home playing video games, you know, constantly mooching off you, and trust me, I met them all. I run a company. I don't run guys anymore. But the measure of the man that I happen to hire, I lined them up right next to me. Where the guys are saying, why is it always a competition with you? Because I am the standard. I am the standard. And if the chain is as strong as its weakest link, I can't have no weak dudes beside me. No weak dudes. No, I'm tired. No, just look, I'm 40. I'll be 45 in November. It's 5:47 in the morning. My body hurts because of the work I do. I'm not ashamed to say it. Even though people might be like, well, you in the gym and you getting it in the gym. Those are two different things. Working out at my leisure as opposed to humping my ass off for 16 hours a day. Two different things, two different paces. Your body's responding two different ways. So back to the topic again. All men are different. You know, all men are simple. Am I a simple guy? I'm probably hard to shop for. You know, you guys see me doing this pool business. You know, if you guys are back with me when COVID happened, I don't think I was as vocal. I was moving, making money in the stock market. You guys see me playing music. You guys may see me when I was loving to do my photography. I'm a man of many different hats. Many different hats. And there's times, you know, I like the midnight snack, sit up and watch a show. Does that man sound simple? Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting at you know, almost at the core, you know, no, just you know, watch out for my money. Watch out for my money. Make sure it's multiplying and not depleting. And put a meal on the table. Hey, that give my romantic juices flowing right there. But what does your man want? You know, we got so many. Oh, this is what men want. This no. Let's stop that. What does look at the man you chose and sit back and say, what does he want? What does he want? Remember, women, if you look to your man, look at him that way. Look at, if he at home playing video games and he not making the moves, you chose that man. That was your choice. I actually had to explain this one time. I said, no, women actually make the choice. They actually make the choice. They look at, because women have apparently a lot more options than we do. We do, you know, you got every last man, you know, trying to get in a DM, hey baby, you know, blah blah blah. Women have a lot more options than we do when it comes to that. So when a man like me says, hey, will you marry me? You make a conscious decision to say yes or no. But before you do that, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. When I got married my first time around, I was a wreck. I started off as even though I was a worker, I was young at the time. We're gonna throw that in there. Alcoholic, and then I had to you know, I asked my first wife, I said, what was it about what was it about me that made you say yes? Why if we're here at this point, and this was years later, going through marital woes, what attracted to you to me? She said we had a lot of sex. They had a lot of sex. Look, I'm a different topic, you know, but at the same time, I did not lead with sex. Guess what I led with? I came in her house. It was cold. She did not have the heat on, and I paid her heating bill. I believe it, I forgot what the amount was at that time, maybe $200 to $500. I turned the heat on. I put the food in the refrigerator, and I began cooking and cleaning and literally setting up her place. That's at the core, I'm still that same man today. I'm still that. So if I came into, babe, I'm not talking about you, but if I was on the dating scene and came into disarray, I would immediately, the man that I am, I would try to fix that. Not try to, I would fix, if you're gonna be with me, we fixing this situation. We're gonna fix this. You know, I'm a man of order. You know, you can tell by the way I run my business. You can tell by the way I'm a very structured, disciplined individual. You know, there's always a method to my madness. And I began putting things in order. Doing this, doing that, blah, blah, so we're gonna do this. That's the way I am wired. My mother will tell you that. My mother will tell you that. Hey, hint, if you also want to find out what that man wants and what that man is like, ask the woman if she raised him. Sit down and have a conversation with her. Hey, pull out some of his report cards, old report cards. I showed my wife now some of my report cards. This dude talks excessively. Straight A's, straight F's, straight A's. He has a disciplinary problem. He can't keep his hands to himself. You know, I see some ladies tonight that should be having my, not now. That's not me now. But you guys can tell, no, he's got a nice mouthpiece on him. That led to him being charismatic. You know, what people may coin as ADD and a disciplinarian and a rebellious kid actually turned out to be a leader. And we're going to talk about this other topic of conversation later on, when you sit down and you observe your kids. Just sit down and watch them. But no. I'm gonna make y'all get that subscriber level up before I get on those topics. So, what does your man want? It's not what does a man want. What does your man want? Again, don't forget to like, dislike, leave a comment in the comment section, and to subscribe and the bell notification. Peace.